Finally breaking out the cherry pies. Kevin earned one by, well, he's got one in the bank too, because he shoveled all the way to the outhouse. And that's at least 200 feet, so he earned 100 feet to the pie. He's still got one coming.
I'm ready.
We put them in the fry pan, heated them up on top of the stove for a while, so it's almost like they just come out of the oven.
I'm trying to decide if they're better this way or cold. It's a tough decision.
I should probably explain this pie situation. We came in here on Wednesday afternoon with all intentions of going back out and getting a real load of our gear with that snow dog, but coming in here was so hard, and that snow dog doesn't like this light powdery snow. I didn't have the energy to go back out for the real food. So this is our third day here, and we're finally having a cherry pie, and it's not because we've got that much self-control, because they were sitting out in the outback 3 miles away. But now that I brought some in yesterday, we went out and actually brought some supplies in on foot. So don't be thinking that we've got fortitude to resist cherry pie for 3 days. So. Well, this is New Year's Day, 2022. First time I said that. Kevin and I have gone out for a walk. It's almost 1 o'clock. It finally warmed up enough we wanted to leave the cabin, but we paid our dues the last couple of days, so we were taking a nice rest day. But yesterday we were out birding all day long, and I figure I put in 8.5 miles altogether, and about 9 in the morning I came across a group of 8 redpolls up in a birch tree. Unbeknownst to me, except for my 2 Canada jays at the cabin, that's the last birds I would see. What do you hear, Kevin?
Silence. No birds to be heard or seen.
And Kevin's got good ears. I miss some a lot of times, but when Kevin walks a mile and doesn't see a bird or hear a bird, over a mile, you can figure that birding is quiet.
And what was it yesterday? There were birds all over on this trail. That's the funny part. One of the best break spots in the whole trail. Get a good view, lots of long distance views, and
that sun shining in feels pretty good too, doesn't it?
Feels excellent. Even though it's 8, 9 below, whatever it is.
We can tell that by the way you're bundled up.
Yeah.
What, you got long johns on, wool pants, wool bibs.
Couple of hats.
And we keep moving.
Yeah. And very comfortable, other than just being chilly.
A beautiful day in the woods.
Oh yeah.
Well, things are improving. First got up this morning, it was minus 33. Here it is, 9:15, and we're only climbed up to this much, so Kevin and I are holed up at 33 below, let's say. We're gonna put on a big feed bag for breakfast, and if we can't go out and wander too far, we can eat. One of these really cold mornings, strolling around here at 9:30. It's probably time for brunch. I'm putting on the pot number 2 for the day. I know there's 2 of us here, but Kevin doesn't even drink coffee, so it's all me. So I'm going to get that going, and then we're going to fix up a breakfast of hash browns. And got our Spam. That's kind of a supply I leave here at the cabin for times like this. Got some good eggs, so we'll go out and have a good feed here before we think about going outside. 3 days ago, when we made our first push into the cabin, I had those intentions of getting back out with the snow dog and then bringing in all the good food. Well, that trip didn't happen that day. And then the next day when we did go out to the vehicle, I just had my little day pack on. And I wasn't going to try to bring too much back in, so I just brought in a few packets of venison and I brought in the stuff, so we had pizza last night for supper. But instead of having, out there in that cooler out at the vehicle, I got 2 ribeye steaks. But kind of a survival thing here at the cabin, I always leave some supplies like this, like Spam and other foods. I mean, we could eat here at the cabin for a week and never go out to that vehicle. It's always that way. There's so much food left over. But so we're having Spam this morning instead of ribeyes with our eggs and hash browns. Now we're coming along. Got the main entree, the Spam, fried up nice and hot, warm, a little browned. Got the egg pan ready to go. Hash browns are browning up nice. Second pot of coffee hasn't turned to perk yet, but it'll come along. Uh-oh, Kevin. Down to our last 2 dishes.
Uh-oh.
You better get that water warming up over there. Although, no excuses this time. We got so much ice hanging on the eave out here, it's just a matter of bringing it in and putting it on top of the wood stove over there, melting it out into good water. Okay, Kevin, food's on. There you go, Kevin.
All right.
Get some Spam out of there.
For not having any food, we're sure eating good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nothing like Spam in the morning. Holy cow, Kevin. I gotta get something out of here. Is this a tiddlywinks game or what?
Be careful what you do there. That's it.
Maybe we better do the dishes a little quicker next time, eh? See if I can get this out of here.
It's strategically stacked.
Made it. Now, got some simple menu tonight. Well, I should admit, we just had a big batch of hot chocolate pudding about an hour ago, so it kind of took our appetite away. But I got some steaks, venison steaks. I got some sweet corn. Simple, fast supper tonight. And we got KSJB AM 600, the North Country Showcase on a Sunday night at the cabin.
Get this cookie off just because it's just sitting there.
KSJB 600 AM, Jamestown, North Dakota, and 100.1 FM. Your home for real country music.